Decision making for buying, especially for buying a home, it's an interesting process. I guess fundamentally for me, I know that real estate is an amazing investment. I know that the best way to start creating generational wealth is through owning real estate. Statistically, across the board, you look, anyone that owns a home is going to have a higher overall net worth, and it's a way to begin that generational wealth building within your family. Knowing that and believing that in my heart helps make that process, as far as the decision making, take place. And I'll tell people, I know that first-time home buyer, they walk into that first home and they think this is perfect, but then they're afraid. They say, what do I do? I'm not sure. I'm not, what if I'm gonna miss the right home because I'm not sure I'm ready to pull the trigger yet? And then they pause and they wait and they don't buy it. I can't tell you how many times in my life where that's happened, where I've had that client, brand new, first-time home buyer, and they're nervous and they walk in and they look at the home and they're like, I think I really like this. And then there's something about us in our gut, I don't know what it is, that makes people feel like that impulse, like, oh, I can't just buy the first house I walk in. I need to go look at 10 other homes first. And while you go look at 10 other homes, somebody buys that home, and you've looked at the 10 other homes and you think, I really like that first home a lot. Well, that first home is no longer available. But it's interesting because people will do that to themselves. And I think, having done this as many years as I have, I've just learned to be able to trust my instinct in that feeling. Although, that said, the first home I ever bought, it was 1994. Wrote the offer before I walked in the front door of the house. The home was brand new on the market, and I wasn't selling real estate at the time. It was just before I got my real estate license. Saw the house, came on the market, and my mom was a realtor at the time, and so called her up, but we weren't able to get into the house immediately. It was vacant. So I walked up and I looked through the windows, and I knew the location, I knew the size, I knew the price. Given the timing and given the location, it wasn't going to last. Almost 30 years later, I could tell you it was still the right decision for the first home I ever purchased.